Hey, welcome back. We're Jason and Samantha Jarvie with Realty ONE Group here in the Surprise area, a metro of the Phoenix market. And in today's buyer and seller topic, we're talking about the utilities, so power, water, sewer, everything that connects to your home. And what should and when should you take care of those in the buying and selling process?
Right. So typically in our world, I'm advising people a little bit on how to take care of this. So for a buyer, giving them the names of the service providers that they need to call to set up services. And for the seller, reminding them not to shut off services before closing, but to make sure to do it after. So It's really a finicky thing, especially if your closing date moves at all due to the lender falling behind. So oftentimes there's a lot of things that can change. So we like to say it's not done until it's done. And so the closing of utilities or starting of utilities will feel a bit last minute, and it should, because we don't know that the house is going to be closing for sure until we're within hours of closing.
And in reality, changing over the utilities is fairly simple. As a buyer and seller, you have a lot going on, and we understand that this is stressful to add to your plate. However, if in the instance of, say, having solar on the roof and you have the power shut off, that's a triggering event as a seller. If you have your power shut off and for whatever reason it is before the buyer has it changed over into their name, this is a triggering event for net billing and net metering that is not a good thing, and actually puts you as a seller in a difficult position, because on the solar agreement, you have stated that you won't do this because there's going to be a negative material or money impact on the buyer because of that event, which we're not giving legal advice and we're not lawyers, could put you in a sticky situation that you don't want to be in. So waiting until closing has happened, calling, changing over the utilities is a good time to do it. Not doing it beforehand and saying, well, it'll be done at Friday at 5.
Right.
We don't know that that's the case.
Absolutely. And really the only thing that you can do if you want to be proactive, I'm a very proactive person, is you can call 2 days in advance, let's say, and say, I'm set to close on the house on the 15th. So I would like to set it up right now that everything's going to close that night. But if it changes, can I call you back? And you can start the file and speak with the companies. But then you're kind of doing double the work if something changes.
Happens.
So again, it's a moving target, but something that you want to remember to put on your to-do list.
Right. And as a buyer, you can call ahead of time and set it up for the day of closing. But again, if it doesn't happen, then you're going to be in a bit of a weird situation. Not so much as a seller, but honestly, it's not that difficult to just call in the afternoon, have everything switched over. The utilities really shouldn't be turned off, so you should be okay coming to the house and getting stuff set up.
And some of them you can do online. So again, work with your agent, look at the websites, find out your best course of action, and try not to stress about it too much. It will all come together.
So if you got a little bit of decent information, helpful information, or just had a good laugh, hit that thumbs up button if you want to see more. Hit the subscribe button. Drop us a comment if you've seen something or have had something funny happen to you in the past. If you have the best story, we'll share it in our next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.